stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
We wasn't chasing you. We had a taping too. We came through to do our 1-2 thing.
Paper, so now all of a sudden, so now when I go down, from now on, I gotta have somebody at the front of the studio door.
You gotta get your paperwork, or you gonna get zapped.
You gonna have your gotta start signing pre-screening. Whoever come in the stool gotta sign a pre-screening, man. Yeah. From now on, saying that you've been here,
or
and
you
that
gonna
you, that you know you good.
Listen, whoever come through that door to come to the stool gotta show paperwork.
Cause you talking about screening and
I
paperwork.
walk around with my paperwork. It's in my phone. It says you are not.
So when you go get the test, they text you the
they email you the
results.
Hell yeah. Oh, so you ain't get tested yet, Doc? Wait a minute. Hold up,
Listen, there's no need to get tested for me. I've been good. You know what I'm saying? When I'm going in the buildings,
you could be holding though, dog.
My test to me,
it ain't got no symptoms.
My test to me is scan me and scan the little thing you do with the little thing on the forehead.
Oh man, dog, come on,
but dog. Yo, we got Lala at the crib. Yeah. She always on her job, but she as soon as we feel hot or something, she feel us and be like, yo,
she ain't playing no games.
Nah,
Lala. Shout out to Lala. Shout out to Lala.
We good over here. You know what I mean?
I'm just fucking with you.
Because if we did have, you'd have been had it.
Yeah,
you'd have been. Your results would have came back.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. Like I told you before, when we watched that fight, I got sick. I got sick as a dog.
What fight?
We watched the Wilder fight. Remember we watched the Wilder fight?
What, you was going outside or something?
I was sick. I couldn't breathe and none of that shit, son. I was fucked up.
We was outside. You was outside. You wasn't outside. It was cold for us outside, so I don't know what you know what I mean?
I don't know. I just know I got sick. I know that.
Because we was outside and it was breezy out there.
I couldn't breathe. Like, my chest was, like, heavy and shit. I couldn't breathe. I don't know if it was that, but niggas fucked up for about 2 weeks.
Oh, man. So
that's before we even knew about that. The fight was in what, January?
You had Corona before Corona.
I had Corona before Corona.
See, I mean,
I had the 19.
We was around you playing them games.
Gave it to all of y'all niggas. Word up. Shout out.
Nobody in that house that came home tomorrow, they was sick. So
nobody was sick.
I ain't hear nobody that was there.
I don't know if it was that, but a nigga was sick. I'm gonna hold you up. But I got swabbed.
You got swabbed?
Yeah, I got swabbed. I got swabbed.
Man, this is crazy, man.
I was nervous when I got swabbed.
2020's been a real crazy year, man. This is like the 2020 vision. We gotta see. You gotta be able to see, man. You see
clearly with that third eye. You know what I mean?
This
Truth is square, nigga.
Man,
truth is square. Law wasn't off when he said truth is square, boy.
They got us really looking at things really serious now. And now,
baby.
You watching everything. You seeing everything.
Yeah, son.
You know, we on out like, yo. People come up on you.
Niggas
you making sure
son.
The distance is there, or you dealing with them on this. You know what I mean? And you know what's so crazy? We doing that, but we doing it, but we not really doing it to so much to extent. Yeah. Like when we see like say when I see you, when we see each other, we giving each other a pound.
Yeah.
We kind of disregarding that the notion of it's just that it could be going around.
It's a sense of paranoia though,
because I'm looking at it like this. When I meet you, I'm feeling that you're coming from a sanitary situation and you're good. Yeah. And that's what you're looking at me as. Yeah. Okay, because we know each other.
We know each other, yeah.
So now, but when you see people in the street, now you can see somebody in a bus or a train or walking right there, or you in a restaurant or whatever, and y'all right there, you feel mad crazy. This person standing next to you like,
yo, especially like when you go to restaurants and shit, because you don't really know what's really going on behind the scenes at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So that shit keep you kind of leery like that. It's a state of paranoia, like I said. And it's kind of rough. It's real rough, yeah.
It's a crazy one because you get paranoia around, like, you're not paranoid now.
Right.
We not paranoid, but if we was to go out right now and go somewhere, like, let's go to McDonald's somewhere and go walk in there, even though we have our masks and stuff on, if somebody was to come stand behind you too close, you'll look back and be like,
yo, bro, come on, so 6 feet, yo.
No, you give them the look first. You give them the look before you actually say something.
Well, that's why they got them stickers and shit on the floor. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy, man. Like, yesterday they had a line outside of Century, because, Century closing down, and the shit was around the corner. Around the corner, like and around the
people
corner.
Waiting to go in.
With their mask on, and everybody 6 feet past each other. So you can imagine how long that line is. Listen, that shit blocked. It blocked the block.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
son. How you paranoid outside, though? Like,
But that's where it got us at, to the point of, like, I mean, even me, even if I was, and that's another time, that's another reflection I'm saying, like, even with that instance, you still feel that way there. Whereas if I'm outside, me and you, we can stand closer, but if we outside and we on the line and we standing next to people, you don't feel comfortable next to them.
No, you don't feel comfortable.
You see how weird that is? Yeah. And they could be as sanitary as me and you and good and we straight, but you still don't feel comfortable with them. I done seen people sitting and seen people wipe their hands with the Perel, everything right there in front of you, but you still feel like,
because it's just,
I don't care about all that. But
even when they went to go take they road test the other day, you know what I'm saying? And when we got there, the road test lady that take your road test zapped them. Beep beep. She said, "Come here." I said, "I'm not taking no road test. You ain't zapping me. Get out of here. I'm going across the street." But it's like, she had the zapper.
Had to scan it to make sure our temperature and stuff. They scan you for the temperature.
And they had the little white wipes, and they hold in the door with the white wipes, and they sitting down, and you know what I mean? Like, I understand, but damn, you don't, like, you're making me feel like I'm filthy. Shit.
So, I mean, I wonder how long this is going to be, because it's like,
I don't think it's going to ever change, bro.
It's like it's like, wow.
And then
like,
you got the flu season coming.
Yeah.
So everybody going to be sick, bro. And you gonna be you don't know, you ain't gonna know why you sick. You like, damn, yo, I might have the joint ski. And you might just have the damn flu.
Yeah, the flu. Yeah, but they gonna probably equate it to that too. They gonna make it seem like even if you come with the flu, they gonna be like, oh, he got corona. You got corona. What the hell you got me?
That's why they pushing the flu shot on you now. Look, it's already September. They talk a flu shot.
But even if they put the flu on you and they see you got the flu shot, and let's say you would have got the flu anyway with the flu shot, probably coincidental. It just so happened you got the flu
shot, you get sick.
But they going to equate that to corona now, because they gonna look in your record and say, oh, he got the flu shot, so he wouldn't have got the flu. So no, this got to be corona. Yeah. But that could be just the flu again. But that flu shot just ain't strong enough. This is why I say, like,
it's a state of paranoia. Because if you get sick, let's say you get sick, and you don't want to call out from work, because if you call out from work when you're sick, they want to quarantine you for 14 days. So if you feeling sick, you don't know what to do. Should I call out? Should I not call out? Should I go to work and act like I'm fine? But then you might be holding for real, and you end up passing it on to people at the job. So it's crazy. It's ill.
Well, I'm good. At my spot. I'm still like the only people there, because it's a corporation and they ain't letting people in the office like that.
That's what's
up.
That's what's up.
It's only about 4 people in the office. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
What, 7 floors, 8 floors now. So we just, you know what I mean? You
just gotta practice precaution though, like,
because they doing that work from home. Work from home is killing them right now.
Yeah.
Work from home, work from home. People, I salute all the people work from home, man. Y'all eating right now, man.
Yeah, shout out to my baby.
Y'all be able to wake up and just get up and wash your face and just sit there in your pajamas.
So the other day I was leaving for work and she was working laying down. I said, what kind of shit is that, yo?
I salute the work from home.
What type of shit is that, yo? I gotta go to work and get dirty.
Well,
I worked through the whole pandemic.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. They was talking about that. The statistics of the work that's being produced with people working from home is good to the point where as people like, yo, we might try to start putting this into our work. Whereas some people that come in,
lose money now,
you know what I mean?
nobody occupying.
But you still gonna have people occupying. You still gonna pay for rent. It's just gonna probably be lesser people like a company like mine who may come into a building and take 11 floors. Now they may just need 5. That may be the thing that's going on. For the servers
and everything. Yeah, you gotta have somebody on site.
People that come in and things like that.
You definitely gotta have somebody on site.
If you're gonna let at least 40 or 30% of your people work from home, that'd be good. Because now that means you're still getting a good majority of your work production done because look at what's going on. People ain't saying they losing. Nobody losing from people who work from home.
Especially if you have an internet-based company and stuff or whatever.
Because you can work any time of the day. You wake up, even if you choose to work from your regular hours. Okay, cool.
Right.
Now, I wonder if I would like to find out the people that's working from home, are they getting overtime too?
Yeah.
Because you see what I'm saying? Because
now,
if you sitting there,
super get overtime,
and that's beautiful.
Because you're not clocked in per se, but they watch your what's some things called on the computer
for how long you be on the hours and stuff. You be online
it's
and
a word. It's a terminology they use. I can't remember at this moment, but they watch that. There's somebody somewhere else. That's his job or her job to watch the movement, the things that you're doing on the computer per day.
Yeah, IT does that where they watching the function.
It's like
and
a
all
vibration
that
or something. I can't remember the name.
Now, for them to watch that and see now, they see that and you clock it in. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna ask one of them managers, them like the member service marketing managers, how that go when if you got one of your reps that's working from home and they working and they sitting there and just so happen they say okay they want to do overtime. Right. And they do 3-4 hours overtime when they home. Yeah. And they good. And how does that is they allowing that? Is that going on? Because that's great for the employee.
I mean, it's always overtime.
Because you home. Yeah. And you ain't even got to get on no train or no bus to get home. You ain't you working. You okay? I'm gonna give me something to eat. Come back, sit right here, and do these next couple hours right here.
You'll be surprised, dog.
You watching the TV. You like this.
Watching TV and working. Shit's crazy. And I got to get up and go to fucking work. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a little salute to people who work from home, man. Y'all getting it right now.
Salute to the women in my life that work from home.
Next to them and the people who's getting them unemployment checks.
Oh, son.
They was the ones who won. They winning right now. The one who got the unemployment checks.
Not everybody won, dog, because they had to wait almost 6 months to get their bread, son. So shit kind of got hectic a little bit, but I mean, they got that bread, though.
Yeah, they got their bread. Now
they got that bread.
Now it's a point of people who
it's like hitting the lotto.
I'm saying now for the people who really was dependent on unemployment, they really it hurt them. Well, but now let's deal with the people who we know at least
has some coins.
60% of these people
has some coins.
Probably no. Wasn't really working or probably was doing they want to or doing something else where they was meeting they funny, but they called the lick. Yeah. This was a lick time. This unemployment thing was a lick time.
Hold on. Time out. Flag on the play.
Yeah.
Flag on the play. Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. So you saying what you saying, dog? You saying that people was getting unemployment that wasn't like let go from their jobs?
Listen,
what the fuck are you saying, dog?
It's been people that got.
I do not subscribe to that. No, dog, you're not gonna do that on such a TV, yo.
It's been scheming going on. I'm telling you.
Edit. Yo, dog,
you know.
Crazy. No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Yo, I know. It's been going down. There's been a lot of licks. Salute to all the lick makers that been hit that unemployment lick.
Yo.
Salute. Because I know a lot of them. If you ask them, I ran to one, right?
Yeah.
One dude told me.
I can't believe you talking about this.
Yo,
I swear.
He said, he loved Trump.
Trump got me this new motherfucking truck, nigga. He got me this new whip, nigga. So you see the churn I got on, son? Trump did that. Nah, see, I'm not seeing you catching me. You pulling me in. You reeling me in, dog.
He like, Trump got that. He said Trump stupid. He said Trump was smart enough to pay attention to Corona. This wouldn't have happened. Trump was
Oh,
he said, we're glad we had dumb Trump in office.
Oh,
Because he said, look what
man.
Ebola happened. He
Look.
said, we could have got this with
Ebola.
Ebola.
We could have got this with Ebola.
was too
Obama's
small.
loud. Obama said, no. No,
He said,
we're not cutting no checks. Take care of that. Take care of that.
we're going to stop this before it even
Yeah,
happens.
because Trump cut funding for the disease. What is it? The feed disease and
The-
whatever the name of that thing is that check on
Yeah.
disease. He cut them niggas.
He cut a fund. He cut
their funding, yeah.
He cut certain fundings there. So when you look at that
shit.
and then how he paid attention to the virus.
So
when
what
it
you
came,
saying is black people gonna vote for Trump because they caught a lick.
it's stupid. Something might happen in the future, and he might be stupid enough to pay attention to it. He might make
messing
another.
with you,
He
dog.
might get dudes another lick.
Yo, niggas, I ain't gonna lie though. Listen, I'm not saying nothing, man.
We ain't saying that, but you know it.
I'm not saying nothing. I don't know.
This
nothing.
ain't alternative facts right here.
Listen, I don't know what you talk about, dog. I don't know what you talk about. The people that was on unemployment had jobs and they got laid off, so they got a check. You know, I don't know what he talking about on the left. Like, he's wilding. He's wilding. No.
Yo,
Nope.
y'all know it.
Nope.
It's serious out there, but Joe,
No.
I mean, this right now,
Mm-mm.
I ain't been around
Uh-huh.
and seen a lick like this for the black
He still
people.
talk about this lick shit. He still talk about the lick. You gonna get people in trouble, dog. People watch the show, man.
Who gonna get in trouble? Listen,
Oh,
listen. Who gonna get in trouble?
I'm
If
telling
you
you, know what's gonna happen, right?
If something gonna happen, it's gonna
Trust me
happen
when I tell you
anyway.
this.
It's gonna happen anyway. Is it? You
Watch.
don't think they got a back? You don't think they got a backup for this? Thinking that if they gonna come back and try to get this money
it's
back,
called taxes.
they gonna. It's already in place.
It's
But
called
I'm just telling you,
January when
I'm
people
talking
start
about how
filing.
when you got
and
that
they
money
say,
right
yo,
now.
and they say, yo, did you get a surplus money from unemployment? And they're gonna be like, no, what you talking about?
The
I
Social
ain't
Security number stand
I
live,
ain't
so you're
get
gonna
that.
have to. See, you
And that
have
shit gonna
to
go across
when
the
you
table.
get it.
And somebody gonna see it and be like, oh, this person right here, John Doe, oh, he got 15,000 from the Corona aid. We need all our taxes back. He's not getting no return.
The thing is, they won't hit you like that. It depends. I guess it'll be depending on how you want them to take it. They'll probably take percentages of each tax. Like when you file for taxes, if you're supposed to get back 9,000, you only gonna get 3 or 4 back.
They might
you know
take
what I mean?
the whole joint ski, bro.
But no, listen. For
They
certain
might,
people
especially
right
a
now,
state, you're not gonna get nothing.
you gotta think about this. When you
federal
think
action.
about, some people think about, okay, if you thinking about, I could have got this lick now, and I can do something with this money now
Still
to
talking
make
about
things
the lick.
happen now. I'm not just talking about that lick. I'm just talking about any lick. If you can get that money now, and you make a move with it, and make something pop with it now,
You be
and
prepared
then you know,
for the fuck we
okay,
coming.
cool, I'm good.
Yeah.
Now when they hit you in that back and talking about, oh, yo, you
Yeah,
gotta pay some of that back.
we gave you that.
Oh, word?
Yeah, we
Okay,
gave you
cool.
that.
We could do that, but you gonna deduct it from that? Okay, we cool, but I could do this because I was doing something. I made that money work.
At one
I
point,
did something with that. You gotta be able to see something. If you just people who just blew that money,
Bro.
then they gonna feel it. But
Bro.
if you could sit there and look back and say, I got the bends off this,
bro.
I'm
Do
good.
you realize that people on unemployment was getting more money than people that was actually working through the pandemic, bro?
Play. I spoke to.
Bro.
Player. People was talking to me. People who was legitimately who worked and got let off. People there. This ain't all people who legitimately got let go and got off.
Stack of weed.
They hitting me talking about, Joe, they got the unemployment and they was getting that
600.
extra money check.
Stack of weed.
And then
Stack of weed.
and then they sitting there
And they
eating
wasn't
off
even
that.
taxing the 6. They was taxing the, 423? So you end up with 396. So they was getting 996, which is a stack every week in their account. Boom. Don't do nothing.
Listen.
And dudes is getting up, going to work, getting caught up in the pandemic, dressing with all this crazy stuff, being harassed by state troopers because it's a curfew. And niggas was getting probably like $600. Risking
And
their
they
life.
sitting there
Ill.
and
Super
you know what I'm saying?
ill.
Sitting there watching them and watching the dudes. I mean, You got to come up, you get it how you get it, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mad at it, though.
I'm not mad.
I ain't knocking it.
I'm just laughing at it because it's like when you sit there and you look at it like, yo, dudes was really coming up right now. Whereas you seen a lot of people out here driving more. A lot of people being on the road.
I seen a dude quit my job. He got laid off. It's so ill. He got laid off, right? Got laid off. Pandemic went. They brought people back. They brought him back. And like a week later, he just didn't come to work. He just didn't come to work, right? So they called him, like, yo, what's up, man? You ain't come to work? He said, oh, I'm good. I got unemployment.
Yo.
The nigga would have bought a truck. He got a Jeep. He in the Jeep on Facebook. Like, yeah, yo, we out here starting, yo.
Because some people joints were stacked up.
Yeah, because they wasn't getting it. Yeah.
When they were doing it. So just accumulated, backing up that. Boom. He sent you a good $17,000 check. $18,000 check. You sitting there like, what? And then that was just that because that was the check and they were still getting it. That's why you get that check still and then they still saying, oh,
that's just the back money they owe you.
Yeah, that's the back money. I'm like, wow. Hey, listen.
Can't be mad at them.
Can't be mad at them. Get your money. Hope y'all did something smart with that money.
So.
Basically, I'm getting to whereas
don't
y'all
throw
didn't
a brick.
just get it and blow it, whereas later on when they come knock on your door for it or trying to let me get a percentage of whatever you're doing,
some of that
you
back.
Sitting there mad because you ain't got nothing to look back and say, okay, you know
Freeze
what?
that account.
All right, you can come get that because I got this. Because that's how I like to look at something like if I feel I got over on something and then they try to come get me later on it and I know, okay, you may deduct something out of my paycheck or let's say my taxes. You're not going to receive it because you're not getting it. You know what I mean?
You just hit the nail on the coffin. They're going to do exactly what they're going to do.
You know what I mean?
You're going to be looking on your pay stub. You're going to see something. They say something. Like, what the hell is that? $20. Some people don't even notice that.
But see,
that's
now you think about it. If you already got this vehicle already, and you telling me I got it for a nice deal, you know, dudes got the scheme out of it. They got it, boom, boom. And now you telling me I got to pay you back $16,000-$17,000 or whatever, this, that, and the third. You got to deduct it from this, and then you gonna hit my taxes. Okay, cool. You may hit me up, but you know what? I got what I wanted, so I'm gonna take those couple of links because guess what?
Right.
I'm not paying you out no way. You're not really finding. You know what I mean?
You're getting it in a different way.
You getting it. You taking it another way
because you can't unless you got the money in your account.
It's different when they give you the money and tell you to send it to them. Now you talk different.
I'm giving you shit.
See, if you take it from me without me even touching it yet,
I ain't giving you
all right,
shit.
cool. You talking about giving it to me to send you?
Nah, I'm good. You know, then that's a lick too. We ain't gonna get into that.
You ain't gonna be mad to me. They ain't gonna be getting too many payments.
But you know how that check come in the mail, it's third party check, and you supposed to send it somewhere else. You be like, man, listen, they ain't getting that shit. I'm gonna bust this. I'm gonna bust this.
Yo.
The worst they can do is mess my credit up. I'm busting this. What?
There's a lot of stories coming out of this corona time, this 2020.
Yeah, man.
Lot of stories.
If you ain't a hustler, man, if you ain't about hustling and living,
a lot of dudes came up and
you gonna fall down and die, man.
And you got a lot of people out here selling more merch. You know, a lot of people out in the streets doing their thing and stuff.
Selling
merch, masses and stuff. Got the ladies. Shout out to the ladies selling the body fitting outfits and all that because everybody, they lost their job and they took them dollars, probably took about $5,000, $6,000 invested into their business and say, you know what, let me
came
get
up with
online.
an idea. Well, probably they probably already had the idea, just didn't have the finances, and then when they got smacked with the bread,
so
boom,
let me invest in myself, you know. So let me do what I do.
Entrepreneur.
Shout out to everybody doing they want to, man.
Shout out, man. Shout out to the entrepreneurs.
Keep it going, man, because that's all it's about, man. Because we could change the whole dynamic with this here. Because if we get more entrepreneurs and our kids starting about entrepreneurs and being business owners, now
I'm a 14-year-old girl that opened up a beauty supply store in Brooklyn. I don't know how, but that's what I heard.
That's beautiful because now, even in Brooklyn, I'm just talking about over the world, whereas there's more generating that down. There'd be more black-owned business and black, so now we be more of the majority, not the minority. You know what I mean?
You should definitely support black-owned businesses before you go and support, other stuff, especially like clothes and stuff. I'd rather give it to the homie than give it to, the corporations and shit. You know what I mean? That's just me personally. I ain't really a store person. I don't even like going in places like that no more, so.
Yeah, because
know what I
of
mean?
what's
I
going
call.
on.
Yeah.
You in a lot of places you gotta get a schedule. You call in and you see if they open, and when you get there,
Yeah,
you gotta,
but then
they say they open, but when you get there, there's a line outside.
Yeah, that shit is too much, man.
You know what I'm
You gotta
saying,
stand
man?
online to get in Walmart,
Yeah.
yo. Like, come on, son.
Yeah, when it's too
and you
many
know people
things.
don't know what they want when they go to Walmart, so that means that's an extra half an hour off the rip that you know you gotta stand outside. Cause you don't know what you know. You don't know what you want when you go in there.
Yeah.
That's why Walmart's are so expensive. You spend so much money in there because you go in there. You go in there for a fan. You come out with a fan. You got rugs. You got towels. All types of shit. So imagine standing online waiting for that person to go in there. You be waiting forever.
Forever.
You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they said September 30th. You know what I'm saying? Everything will open back up, be back to normal and stuff. So we'll see what's up with that. You know what I mean? Because it's crazy, man, standing online just to wait to get in something place. It don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense at all.
Man, people don't be keeping their safe distance and all that. They be up on like, yo, bro, like, come on, man. Like, I ain't like people up on me before. Now I really don't like nobody up.
Now they on you like
if I can feel you breathing on me, bro, you either don't have a mask on or you too close. Or both. Straight up. So back up, homie.
Word.
Or move forward. Straight up and down, yo.
Bro, it's this. I think this Corona thing gonna be around. This not Corona. Corona gonna be around forever now. Down to we see how it's going and whatnot. It's gonna be like the flu.
People still catching it though, son.
Hopefully this vaccine the world come up with sooner or later. I don't know what they saying. That Trump
so would you take the vaccine if they say they have a Corona vaccine?
You take the flu shot. You know what I'm saying?
You take the flu shot?
No, I ain't take it yet. That's what I'm saying.
Do you take it though?
Jill and them take it. They take it.
Well, she got to take it though.
Yeah.
Lala got to take it.
She take it and stuff, but I don't take it because I just don't really like it. I just don't do those things. I'd rather just fight it off and go do my business.
See, the thing, that's the gangster thing about it though, son. Like, they got people so leery of this shit. Like, people will actually line up for that vaccine, bro. People will line up. People died from this joint ski, bro.
Yeah, they're going to have to really, go through it and really take the tests, man. I'm not going to be a test dummy.
You got to,
there's got to be some test dummies out there.
Yeah, they testing them already. They testing them already down south. You know what I mean? People are lining up to get tested. To be tested, to get tested for a test.
Listen, we'll see how it all wind up because it's going to be like this.
Yeah.
I think we talking about things opening up in a few weeks or whatever, but I think this gonna be. I'm talking about social distancing, and when things open up, it's still gonna be a limited people in the places.
Definitely.
This gonna be like another year, man.
Maybe
You know what I'm saying? We looking like 21, 20. We ain't gonna probably be great to 2022.
They talking about a second wave. They saying there's another wave coming. Like, what do y'all know that we don't know?
2022 might be the time.
You gonna spray it in the air and then let it hit again? Like, this shit shut down countries, bro.
Yeah. And we handled it the worst.
And we
handled it the worst. That's the thing.
That shit too.
We handled it the worst, and now we got to deal with the worst. So when you handle it the worst, you got to deal with the longest because it's going to affect. It took you longer to get control to it, to make sure people take heed and handle with cautious and precaution and do this and do that. So we was behind the 8 ball on the rest of the world.
We need to
look at it,
interview somebody that was like really experienced that. Maybe get Lala or one of her friends. You know what I'm saying? To come and speak about, like what really happened. Because there's a lot of stories that was about the emergency rooms being crazy.
Yeah, with the bodies
people
and
just
stuff.
laying on the ground and people walking over bodies. And I'm like, I don't know about
how the tents was set up and stuff. Yeah, we're going to be able to get them come through
get something like that.
And tell us to describe to the people and ask them questions and stuff. And let people really see, like, it was really that serious.
Was it really like that? Or they just trying to, inject paranoia into
and
the
was it other things and they were just putting it on Corona?
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie though, the trucks with the coolers, the fridge trucks was definitely at the hospitals though. The trailers, the refrigerated trailers. And I had posted the picture of Floyd Benefield where they had the trailers parked. Now I don't know if it was bodies in there. But it was refrigerated trailers in Floyd Benefield.
It was bodies. They was laying them up, but
they was lined up. Word up.
Either they was there with some, or they was being prepared.
And it was like over 100 trailers.
The whole wave, they thought the wave was gonna be heavy.
Yeah, so I don't know if it was empty.
We in Brooklyn, we live on top of each other. Well, people that live in Brooklyn, they live on top of each other.
Yeah.
When you live in Brooklyn, you live in like the Bronx. You know what I mean? You in buildings,
especially
y'all on top of each other.
And all that.
So it's like when y'all on top of each other, it's more likely that y'all would get infected with the coronavirus.
Because you're touching everything, and we have a problem with touching our face.
Yeah.
We got to be conscious with doing that, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be conscious with touching your face after you touch things. and give a willy bounce. Willy bounce.
Bounce or elbow bounce.
Yeah, elbows.
You know
willy
what I'm
bounce,
saying?
elbows. You know?
Word up. Love
That's
love.
the story, though.
But
You know what I mean?
man. That's what I mean. That's what it is,
We
man.
here,
Just be
though,
careful.
son.
Yeah, we here, man. You know what it is, man. We here to do our 1-2 like we do, man.
Yeah.
Just do a precaution out there, safety, and wash your hands, and and just do it your social distancing. That's all we can do on that note and whatnot.
Don't invite me to no parties because I ain't coming. I'm sorry. If it's not outside, I ain't coming, player. Straight up and down.
Yeah, we gotta have it. And that's crazy, man. We
player.
gonna have to talk about that because it's like outside. It's cold now. What's gonna be outside? You gonna be outside with gooses on?
I can't wait for low goose
backyard?
and deuce. I can't wait for low goose on the deuce.
That's
right
only
now.
one. That's only one event. Now we can't be all together like that. Police gonna be
imagine,
there. Watch. Police
imagine
gonna be like,
being
yo.
in Sherry's right now with one of our events, yo. And we all like this and there. Nah, player.
See? It's crazy.
I'm be outside.
You can't really
I'll
have
be
a little,
outside, player.
Oh man, we got to be our outside
Yeah,
event.
because I mean, like not to say
something outside, but outside whereas you can be move away. You need
you need space.
Space.
Yeah,
not
you
no
need
outside.
space, huh?
You
You
can
need
be
space.
outside, but not.
If
no
it's like an
confined.
outside thing or whatever,
Not
or a
no
nice
confined,
venue
yeah.
that's you know what I'm saying. Not saying Sherry's is small or nothing. You know, shout out to Sherry's. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, it's like with Sherry's, you probably
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to do more than probably 60 people in that backyard because you want to deal with the social distances and this, that, and the third.
Right.
But you know that's hard to do when
Right.
you're talking about an event. We might
Right.
go. We might be more than that. You talking about all
Right.
these people coming in. You don't want to do that. But
Right.
if you go to like, I mean, we go like that the Brooklyn Bridge event. Shout out to Nacho.
Yeah, shout out to
You know
Nacho.
what I mean?
When is that? That's
Nacho.
next week, right?
Yeah, I think that's the 26th, 23rd.
26, I think it is. Yeah, 26.
You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah, I'm gonna go to that
low,
shit,
get low below the Brooklyn Bridge.
Get low below the Brooklyn
You know what I
Bridge.
mean?
Yeah, shout out to
You know what I
Nacho.
mean? So-
Nacho Loren.
It's at the Brooklyn Bridge. You see, down that's an open space, and and we can get that space.
Yeah, you can mix and mingle.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But like if you, I mean, like my cousin be playing parties and shit. I'd be like, yo, son, like you still playing parties? He's like, yo, bro, I gotta get my hustle. You know what I mean? I'm like, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? And he's a coronavirus survivor too. He had it too. So, you know what I mean? He still be doing his 1-2 and all that. I'm like, all right, you know, hey, it ain't gonna be me. I go see you, give you a dap, show you some love. Pew! And I'm gone. I'm gone, player. Straight up and down, like a 6 o'clock. No.
Straight up and down.
Not the L's, baby. Not the L's.
But yeah,
Yeah,
man,
son.
we catch up with y'all, man. Y'all know what it is. This politics usual on the Session TV.
On Session TV,
Do
you
what
heard
we
me?
do, man.
Doing the
How
one
it
and
is,
two.
man. Stay safe, stay up, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Love is love,
Love
man.
is love, yo.
Y'all,
Right,
man.
Peace.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
We wasn't chasing you. We had a taping too. We came through to do our 1-2 thing.